All right, so some sad news to pass along. This is breaking news at that. So Jerome Allen West, better known as Jerry West, uh, you know, former Hall of Famer, a former player, executive, has passed away at the age of 86. Um, Reports are that his wife was by his side when he passed away. It is unknown what was the cause of death. I mean, but the man was 86 years old, so I mean that has to play a factor in it. But let's just celebrate his accomplishments as a player and an executive, right? So he won the NBA championship in 1972. He also won Finals MVP in '69, but he lost that one. 14-time All Star. Uh, he was the All Star Game MVP in '72. 10-time All NBA First Team. 2-time All NBA Second Team. 4-time All NBA Defensive Team. First team at that. Um, was a All NBA Second Team in defense in '69. Scoring champion in the '70. He was the assist leader in 1972. He was named to the 35th, 50th, and 75th anniversary teams, and most likely he'll be, when the NBA reaches 100 years, he'll be named on that as well. His number 44 was retired by the Lakers. Most outstanding player for the NCAA in 1959, a two-time All-American in 59 and 60, third-team All-America in 58, a two-time Southern Conference Player of the Year in 59 and 60. His number 44 was retired by the West Virginia Mountaineers, and he received the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2019. As an executive, he was an 8-time NBA champion in 80, 82, 85, 87, 88, 2000, right? All those were with the Lakers. 2015 and 2017 was with the Golden State Warriors. And he was the Executive of the Year twice in 1995 and 2004. So not only this man was a great player, he was a great executive. And he was the guy that orchestrated the trade for Kobe Bryant when Kobe Bryant was originally drafted by the Charlotte Hornets. Salute to everybody in the building. Salute to the homie Kid Gravity in the building. Appreciate you for checking in, homie. Go subscribe to the Kid Gravity Beyond. And everybody else that's up in here. But this is some really sad news this morning. This man also is the embodiment of the NBA logo. The embodiment of the NBA logo. His nicknames included the logo, which is a reference to the silhouette of being the basis for the NBA logo, Mr. Clutch, for his ability to make a big play in key situations, such as his famous buzzer-beating 60-foot shot that tied Game 3 of the 1970 NBA Finals against the New York Knicks. Mr. Outside was in reference to his perimeter play with the Lakers and his Zeke from Cabin Creek for the creek near his birthplace of Shillian, West Virginia. West played small forward position early in his career. He was a standout at East Bank High School and at West Virginia, where he led the Mountaineers to the 1959 NCAA championship game. He earned NCAA Final Four Most Outstanding Player honor despite the loss in the championship. He then embarked on a 14-year career with the Los Angeles Lakers and was co-captain of the 1960 U.S. Olympic team that won gold, a squad that was inducted as a unit into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame in 2010. In 2024, he will be inducted into the Hall of Fame as a contributor to the sport, as an executive, and as a consultant. West's NBA career was highly successful. Playing the guard position, he was voted 12 times into the All-NBA first and second teams. He was elected to the NBA All-Star team 14 times and was chosen as the All-Star MVP in '72, the same year that he won his only title of his career. West holds the NBA record for highest points per game on average in the playoff series with 46.3. He He was also a member of 5 NBA All-Defensive teams, 1 second, followed by 4 firsts, which were introduced when he was 32 years old. Having played in 9 NBA Finals, he was the only player in NBA history to be named Finals MVP despite being on the losing team. In 1980, he was inducted into the National Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame and was named to the 35th anniversary team. West was named as one of the 50 greatest players in NBA history in 1996 and the NBA's 75th anniversary team in 2021. After his career ended, playing-wise, he took over as head coach of the Lakers for 3 years. He led the Lakers to the playoffs each year and earned a Western Conference Finals berth once. Working as a player scout for 3 years, he was named general manager of the Lakers before the 82-83 season. Under his reign, the Lakers won 6 championship rings. In 2002, West became general manager of the Grizzlies and helped the franchise win their first ever playoff berths. For his contribution, he won Executive of the Year twice, once as a Lakers manager and then as a Grizzlies manager. West's son, Johnny, also played college ball for West Virginia. So, look, this is the third notable death in the past couple weeks. What's up, Tommy, Troy, Anthony, hi, salute to y'all, man. This is why, guys like myself and Too Raw for TV, amongst others, we fight to carry on the legacy and to tell the truth about these players, right? Because we got younger players and then we have people in the media who try to destroy and discredit and discount the work that these legends have put in. So when you hear guys like JJ Redick run his mouth all recklessly about legendary players and all that, and then he has to be checked for the disrespect, this is why we continue to tell the story accurately about the legends that came before us. The legends that paved the way so a guy like JJ Redick could play. Now, JJ Redick couldn't hold Jerry West's jockstrap. Matter of fact, he couldn't even sniff Jerry West's jockstrap, let alone hold it. This is why we honor the greats as we should. This is why we tell the stories of these players as it should be, because the NBA would not be where it's at, right? This great game that we talk about that a lot of guys have played in, this great game that we talk about, you cannot tell the story without having Jerry West in it. You just can't. You cannot tell the story of the NBA without Jerry West. And this is how you can recognize a Hall of Famer versus a player. Because you can tell the story of the NBA without JJ Redick. All right. JJ Redick don't make no impact like that. Right? You can kindly omit a guy like JJ Redick off the story of the NBA, but you cannot tell the NBA story without having Jerry West in it. This guy was so instrumental, not only in leading teams to the NBA Finals as a player, but to the development of such other notable players well after his playing career has ended. And, I get so mad, especially at my LA Lakers, because they had Jerry West and the LA Lakers front office had a massive falling out. And in my opinion, the Lakers front office did a grave disservice to Jerry West. They did. They did. And this is why he ended up having to go somewhere else. And now you even have the opportunity to make amends before this man transitions, right? So I say all that to say this, right? Because we only have but so limited amount of time on this earth. If you have any kind of beef with somebody, you might want to address that beef with whoever you have beef with, because you never know when your time comes, and you don't want to be in a position where you're lying on your deathbed and you wish you could have done this, you wish you could have done that, and you wish you would have made amends. Now, all you have to do is just put the information out there as far as like how you feel about a specific person, right? If you're trying to make amends with them. Now, what they do with that is totally up to them, but you cannot have that on your conscience, right? It is sad that another legendary player has gone away from us. Another legendary figure in the NBA game has gone away from us in Jerry West. This man has touched so many people in so many ways that I cannot formulate the words to accurately describe how much this man means to the game of basketball. Once again, he died peacefully at his home at the age of 86, and the Clippers announced this morning. Yep. One of Jay West's 5 children is currently a scout for the Detroit Pistons. Yep. So once again, rest in peace to the iconic, and we throw that word iconic out there too loosely, in my opinion, but for this application, it definitely has merits. This man is an icon in the game of basketball. In this context, Jerry West is an icon in the game of basketball. There will not be another like him at all. Period. So rest in peace to Jerry West. Condolences goes out to his family, who is grieving at this specific time. And I always say this, right, before I end this video. True death, right? Because as I stated before, we only have but so much time left on this earth, and we're going to be gone in the physical form. But how will you be remembered after you're gone in the physical form? And what will the story be told about you when you're gone? Because your story will be told through the memories of other people. Whether it be positive or negative, your story will be told through the eyes and the brains of other people. But true death will be when you're gone, but totally forgotten. That's true death. That is true death. But Jerry West will live forever because of the lives that he had made better under his watch. If you're not subscribed to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and share these videos on your social media platforms. Shouts out to the LDBC.